We're live. Live, everybody. We're live. How are we all doing? Here. 4:10. We're live, everybody. We're live. We're live. Rangers have announced the Europa League squad, and that's pretty much what this is going to be centred around. Hello, Kyle. How you doing? You doing all right? You doing all right? Jeez, itchy nose. Itchy nose. I'm going to look at the how am I? I'm doing brilliant. I'm doing fab dabby dozy. You're doing good. That's brilliant. That's what I like to hear. My subscribers doing good. 6 family members, 1 subscription. Do you not think so? Don't know what that's all about. But we're going to look at the Rangers Europa League squad today, and distance ourselves from what happened at the weekend until the comments inevitably go that way. But I'm not. I'm probably going to be live for about half an hour of the day, right? Nothing major. So apologies to anyone who wants to spend about 10 years talking with me, but that's what we're doing, because I feel like this needs addressed, this Europa League squad, and no better way to do it than in live format. Am I right? So, right, let's see. Jack Butland picks himself. Then you've got Liam Kelly, who doesn't have a face, but well, he's got a face, but his face is no here. All messages, Brian. So you want to see, right? So we got Jack Butland, Liam Kelly, and Big Lewis in there, right? Then into our defenders, we have got Tav, Yilmaz, Proper, Suter, Sterling, Yefty, Kazan Weirjo, and Leon Balogun. So, I mean, who's a noticeable absentee in there? I mean, honestly, I mean, there's. I mean, see these people saying, "Oh, James Tavernier, drop him," right? Which, by the way, I want James Tavernier at this football club. But seeing you look at this Europa League squad, there'll never be the intention to drop James Tavernier. It really is that simple. He'll start every game till he hangs up his boots or leaves, which might not ever happen. So yeah, our left back options, you get Yilmaz and Yefty. Right back, you've got Sterling and Tav. Brilliant. Incredible. That's brilliant, isn't it? Then our centre backs, you get Proper, Suter, Casemiro Joe, and Leon Balogun. So we're not really missing anybody from a defensive point of view. That's not really where most people have the issue. It's more going forward than in the midfield. But again, no Adam Define, no Leon King, no players like that. Youngsters getting minutes in the Europa League, and I get it. It's not really the competition you give the minutes to them in, but a lot of us want the youngsters starting over a lot of this dead weight, so who can really complain too much of that, right? So let's move into the midfield. Oscar Cortez, Connor Barron, Mohamed Diamonde, Nedim Bajrami, Kieran Doyle, and Nico Raskin. So the fact that Oscar Cortez, right, is included in the midfield tells me this is where you keep your wing. I mean, 6 midfielders, right? You've got 4 centre mids in Barron, Diamonde, Doyle, and Raskin, right? You get Sterling, who's in the defenders but can do a job in the midfield. So let's call it 5. Look at the lack of creativity in there. You've got Oscar Cortez, who's a winger, but you know what? He's never going to be relied upon because he's just injury prone. You've then got, who else you got in here? Nadim Bajrami, right? Who looks good, right? Well, at least it looks good. He scores a good few good goals. Can he do it for us? That's what I'll rate him on. But he's in there. He's like the number 10. But, like what is going on? But it's the forward there is. A third of this Europa squad could be easily back on the stretcher in the next 3 weeks. Fragile is an understatement, I agree. If you're wondering what the O was there, listen to this for a forward line. Dessers, Lawrence, Tierney, Igamani. Let's look at our width, man. We've got Tierney and fucking Oscar Cortez as our wingers. I think Bajrami can play it in the wing, and I guess Igamani can, but I don't even know what Igamani is. What is he? I thought he was supposed to be a right mid, right winger. This Europa League squad gives me the fear, man. Look, you're right. Look how You know, we've got one striker. I mean, they're counting Thomas Lawrence, by the way. That's what his name's on the UEFA website. They're counting him as a forward. What are we doing, man? Everything about this just screams. It's just, I don't even know what to make of this, man. That's depressed me. That Europe. Look at the state. Like, where is Danilo? You know, who? Why not drop Kieran Doyle, right? Because fuck it, the guy's pish. Put Lawrence into the midfielders, and then put Danilo in. We are essentially going into 8 Europa League games with one recognised striker. Say Dessers gets injured. What are we doing? I don't even know how the Europa League squad works, by the way. You know, there's 8 games, but based off last season, some like Yilmaz wasn't in it, for example. What happens? You pick up injuries. Is there exceptions to the squad rules? Are you allowed to make changes? That Europa League squad is absolutely diabolical, man. That is doing nothing. That is going to see a few injuries, man. Flocav Tierney. How's it going, Stevie? Fucking shite. Just opened this squad up, man. I wonder how much the 4-game package going to cost. Is it out yet? Oh, I'm guessing since you're asking, it's not. When will it be out? Malmo is away pretty soon. Yeah, no one knows about the new format. That's the truth. How's it? I've already read that. Go for the double. I mean, yeah, we will pick up a few wins in this, but with this squad, man, I think there's a real chance we don't get at least 24th. You know, we should, but I don't know. In terms of how much it'll cost, well, 180 quid's 45 quid a game, right? I don't think they'll charge 45 quid a game. They do. I mean, what are they doing? How pig ignorant can they be if they actually pick or make us pay 45 quid a ticket for some of these games? You know, what was it last year? I can't even remember. I think it was like, tell you what, last year was dear enough. It was like 130 odd quid. I bought it, but I can't. And I'm pretty sure like a ticket each was like 40. But then, if a ticket, it must have been. I don't even know how much it'll be, man. The state the club's in, I don't even know, man. 7 minutes in, I'm done. I'm defeated. I don't even want to read through this fucking squad. Look at it. Pish. Hamza Igamani. Oh, he looked good for 5 minutes against Celtic. There's people hanging on to that. Flocav Tierney, I'm disgusted in him. He absolutely shat himself. Shat himself against Celtic. Greg Taylor rode him like a donkey. Tom Lawrence, Dessers. The only constellation is Dessers keeps himself fit. We are fairly light in the forward areas here, but you know, our coach is Philip Clement. That might be the only change in the group stage, to be honest. So just a recap, everybody. We've got Butland, Kelly, Lewis, Tav, Redfan, Robin Proper, Suter, Dujan Sterling, Yefte, Kazim Weirjo, Leon Balogun, Oscar Cortez, Connor Barron, Mohamed Diamonde, Nadij Berjrami, Kieran Doyle, Nicholas Raskin, Cyril Dessers, Tom Lawrence, Tierney, and Hamza Igamoni. Does that do anything for you? Because that does nothing for me. It looks very light. I mean, there's players in there that are already injured, and we have no idea when they're coming back, which is a big problem, by the way. Big problem. Big problem. Big problem. Right, let's see. I'm going to try and hunt down and see what the package is going to be. 40 quid a ticket. That would be 160. 180 would be 45. So I can't believe Danilo's not in. Yeah, Kieran Doyle, man. How is he in above Danilo? That is baffling. Honestly, do not understand that. I don't understand it anymore. Right, let's see. I'm trying to go to rangers.co.uk. Boom. Right. Tickets. Is there tickets out? Is the package out yet? It's telling me to join my Gers. I'm already in it. Right, home tickets. The only game. The only game that is advertised right now is Rangers Dundee, but it's been labelled as sold out. Now tickets begun at 10 a.m. this morning. That's for season ticket sales windows, obviously with the stand close. Who knows how that's going to wait? Now the CCCS payment, that's from tomorrow. Seat movers, that's from the 12th of September. And the MyGers members priority sale windows, that is from Monday the 16th until 9 a.m. Wednesday the 18th. So the general sales from the 18th. I mean, I know a stand's closed, but I would be shocked if that cup game is anywhere near selling it. And with a stand closed, how much are you looking at here? 49. I mean, what we're looking at there, we're probably looking at about 34,000 probably at Ibrox for that game. 30,000. The cup game against Dundee. I'd say somewhere in that ballpark, especially with a stand closed, you've got to look at about 30,000. Big Stevie, YouTube superstar, what's up? Not happy with your most expensive player being left out? No, it doesn't make much sense to me. Big Stevie, YouTube superstar. I don't feel like a superstar. I feel more like a magic star. Wee chocolate ones. Done and dusted. But I don't understand, man. Kieran Doyle over Danilo. You need two. We have one striker in the team because no one knows who Hamza Yagimani is. People are saying he's a striker. Is he? Hi. Do people watch the Olympics when he played? Is that what we're going on? Oh, he launched him up front. Brilliant. Real laugh. Fantastic. Right. The Champions League package is 184. So that's what? How many? 46 quid? Celtic. I mean, Aston Villa, by the way. The fucking prices for them is a disgrace. I've always said this. I think the Champions League should cost more. It's the pinnacle of club football. I think 46 quid a ticket in the Champions League's fair enough. I get it. People be like, well, there's the difference between playing Slovan Bratislava and playing Aston Villa and like Leipzig and Dortmund. I mean, I totally understand that aspect. I mean, I do. I mean, Rangers, there's a difference between playing Tottenham at home or Bucharest, but I think 184 is fair enough. How many people will pay that though? If Celtic's 184, how much are Rangers truly going to pay or demand we pay? We'll have to wait and see. But no Matondo. The Rangers package isn't out yet, so no Matondo in the European squad doesn't bother me, right? Because he's a fucking shite bag merchant. But Danilo does bother me. Don't understand it. Wait, hold on. Is Danilo injured? I'm trying to find news on that. I've seen someone on Twitter say, absolutely not buying the pish. The managers and the board didn't know about the Danilo situation prior to the window closing. Done the fans dirty and the manager again. So, what is up with Danilo? Does anyone know what's up with Danilo? Only 21 players named as well. But see, you can only name 21 people in the squad because we don't have enough Scottish players. Danilo's getting a small operation on his knee and is out for 4 weeks. Strapped up at the airport. Well, he may as well fucking get on a flight then, because what are we doing? What are we doing here, man? Fucking injury galore. Oh. Yeah, you know what I don't get, right? Danilo has barely played this season. See, instead of bringing him on against Ross County, as you're saying there, right? See if he needed this small op, which we've no idea, then what? I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm done. I'm fucking defeated. But that's another thing, right? 21 players on the board, or the 21 players they knew that is on the board. But look at the amount of Scottish players there that Rangers could have went and signed. That most of us would have took. Shankland's had an awful start to the season. Him, Danny Armstrong, players like that. You know what I mean? Take some of them. Just get the gimmick in. The Scottish homegrown players in. But no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's fucking be absolute shite is what we do. It's the only fucking only thing we know how to do. Absolute pish. What is there to say, man? Just Danilo's not fucking sell him, man. What was it I said? I said to Danilo. I said to Danilo. I said about Danilo. Give him to January, and if he picks up one more injury, then sell him. Well, that's him gone. Then sell him. He's unreliable, man. It's just embarrassing, though. It's like it was against Ross County, and he scored the goal, man. It was a happy moment for him. Back from injury, but he's fucking injured again. Back from injury a week later. Pish, not good enough. This club is not in the need right now to be carrying dead weight, and if Danilo wants to pick up an injury every second game, that's dead weight, man. He is the new roof. We're not in the predicament to carry dead weight. It's all right for James McCarthy at Celtic to fucking be carried because if you're winning titles and cups and all that shit, fair enough. But see us, man. Every player we need ready to rock and roll, and we don't have any players to rock and roll. Pish, unacceptable. Always brain fried, never died. Said this to you the other day. Rangers thrive signing the best Scottish players over the years. Yeah, we don't do it anymore though, do we? Why sign players that actually get what it means to play for Rangers and the old firm and know the league? Why do that? Let's sign all the shite elsewhere that don't have a fucking clue about the magnitude of the club and things like that. But I ain't idea. At least Roof keeps her in it. That's pish. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know when this They're trying to get me to buy the third kit, and I'm just trying to look for the fixtures. They're a joke. They're a yoke. They're a yoke. So yeah, Europa League package. Yeah, I mean, I may as well talk about this. Where is it? So St Johnstone, we play them on the 6th of October. Right. 6th of October, it's at 8 o'clock due to Premier Sports. I get it, right? It's not an ideal time, but I don't know. What is there to say? 8 o'clock on a Sunday is a shite time. By the time you get home, if you're working on the Monday, I get that, right? Were you playing your Euro games at Hampden? Ha ha ha. No, we played at Ibrox. Fucking better be. Don't know if imagine it was at Hampden. Yeah, James Tavernier versus Human Son. That is going to be scary. Look what Mo Salah did against Tav. 7-1. 7-1. Was Mo Salah even playing? I think he was. Doesn't matter. Mo Salah wasn't playing that night. Every other player got in the fucking score sheet. But that squad's just bogging. I've not much really else to say on it. I mean, let's just run through our next fixture. Well, let's run through our Europa League, right? With that squad. Away to Malmo. Be a tough game. That is in what? 21 days' time. That is in 3 weeks' time. We are playing Malmo. Malmo's always been tough for Scottish opposition, so I see this one being no different. So, again, I honestly think you look at our group, this is almost like a must-win. It's a must-not lose, man. You get a point on the board, right? Do that. Then we're taking on Lyon at home. Tough game, but you're at home at Ibrox. Need to be looking to get a result at least. You know how bad these signings are, and you can't find them on FC24. Lol. You know what? I've set myself up there with Salah because as soon as I said it, I remembered that. And I was like, please, no one in the chat remember that. And you've went ahead and remembered it. So, Lyon will be tough, right? At home against Bucharest, Stade Bucharest. If that ain't 3 points, we're snookered. After that, we're away to Olympiacos. You've got to pray for a draw. After that, we're at home against Tottenham, which Human Son, as mentioned prior, will be absolutely crazy. Let's see here. Then we're away. Wait, where's the Nice game? Can't find. Where's the Nice game? Can't find. Where's the Nice game? Where's the Nice game? United. The Nice. Wait, hold on. When is the Nice game? I can't find it. I'm scrolling for all the fixtures here and I can't see Nice. Nice, Malmo. The reason why I can't find Nice is because Rangers haven't bothered putting up. I was trying to find out when that game is. Nice versus Rangers. 28th of November. Rangers just didn't bother their arse putting that in. 4 to 6 weeks, Brian. What the fuck does Danilo have to do to get a sniff? He's injured. So Salah's world class. Simple. He is. So Human Son. You don't need to be world class though to beat James Tavernier. You just need to be on your. You just need to put a wee bit of effort in. You'll beat James Tavernier. So that's it regarding him. It's how soul destroying it is. But Danilo, he is trending all over Twitter. People are unhappy. But end of the day, see at the end of the day, right? He's out for 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, right? Which puts you up to the start of October. Which means at best he'd probably miss the first 2 games. Honestly, I think it makes more sense just to include him in it and hope that he gets back fit for the remaining 6. How many games do I think we'll need to win? In Europe, I think you'll need to get 24th spot. I think you'll need at least 3 wins. But we've never seen this format before, so we can't really tell. I think about 10 points. Jeffrey's right, because there's going to be teams across all 3 competitions that'll get scudded in 8 games, right? Haha, we'll be one of them. We won't be. But hello, J71 Prime, get the spanner out. Right. Problem is with us, our easier games come first, and then we've got that relatively easy one to end us off against Union St. Galossi. Hopefully, by the time we get to Tottenham and United, which are match day 6 and 7, hopefully by the time we get to match day 6, we're already practically guaranteed into the top 24. Because what you do not want with this shiftless bastards is to be wanting to go to, well, Tottenham come to us. You do not want to rely on Tottenham and United to be beating them. No. Let's hopefully... Rangers can pick up 10 points at the first 15. It'll be tough, away to Olympiacos, away to Nice, away to Malmo, but the home games, against Bucharest and Lyon, say you beat, we'll put it this way, say you beat Bucharest, right, then you draw against Malmo, and you draw against Lyon, but then you lose to Olympiacos and Nice. That puts you on, 5 points? Which means you'd be going into the final 3 games against Tottenham, United, and Union St. Galossi. I think you could go through with 8 points. As Jeffrey's saying, he's saying 7 points is enough once, but it could be. But we'll have to wait and see. The Tottenham and United games, they could be. I always do like a Battle of Britain, but I've got a feeling this one will probably be lopsided. I think Rangers got a better chance at Old Trafford than I do at Ibrox. Can't believe I'm saying that, but Son of Scotland in the size. Disguise, Son of Scotland. That's not. I can guarantee that's not Son of Scotland. He is working his wee cushy 9 to 5 today. What is Jeff on about me? I don't know. Jeff's took a wee liking to you, right, everybody? We're ending this at the half an hour mark because I simply can't be arsed talking about Rangers today too much, even though I've already spent 25 minutes. I need a break. And honestly, this Europa League news is just pish. What's there to really say? Danilo's not in. Matondo's not in. Matondo's injured. Danilo's injured. I mean, it's self-explanatory at the end of the day, but two injury-prone players are not good enough. See that loan move that Norwich bid for Matondo a couple of days to go in the window? Should have accepted that. That would have got Samuel Edozie in or someone else in if you let him go. But no, we kept him. Team is on its arse. So that's why Igamani is away. So Todd Cantwell has been speaking to Sky Sports and he says, regarding this time at Rangers, I didn't believe it was the right place for me to be. Clement's integrity has been called out again here by Todd Cantwell. I'm going to take anything Cantwell says with a pinch of salt, but you know, it's not just Cantwell he's done it to. Look what he's done to. I mean, Cantwell had in a request, right? But he fucking completely outed him, which doesn't really bother me, but I can see that bothers people. But I mean, look what he's done with Hadji. Does Hadji not want a place in this squad? We're putting in Kieran Doyle over Yanis Hadji. Considering you don't know, I'll introduce myself. I'm a guy that comes into the channel every few streams, donates super chats, and just has a good time. See, if everybody wants to donate super chats, we'll all have a better time. We'll all have a great time here. But we need players that can score against Ross County. Brilliant. Bloom, you asked about the Scotland game earlier. I will be watching it. We probably will get beat. And there you go. We need to beat Poland, though. Need to beat Poland if we want to stay in League A and get a pot 1 or 2 for the World Cup. Surely Gimani gets a start against Dundee United. Give Dessers a rest. The guy's played every single... And that's another thing, man. When you're running players into the ground, there's no excuse for Dessers, right? Because he had a week off in between. You know, the Ross County game and Celtic, but it's the same with Barron and Diamande and the players. They're going to see our starting 11, man. They are going to get destroyed. Who's the other guy that talks on Fog Football? That's Son of Scotland 90. The Hearts, man. Jambo Bear. Jambo Bear, not you and Cameron. Jambo Bear, as people want to call him. Jambo Bear. Right, we've got less than 2 minutes here. Get your final thoughts in, everybody. Hit the like button. Get that like button in. Get the like button in. Who cares about international football? We want the real football back, don't we? That's who I thought you are. No. We sound very similar, though, because he is my brother. It's like Phil and Grant Mitchell, but we're much better than those two. Hearts are falling apart. Hearts are falling apart again. Cantwell is nothing more than another Joey Barton. He came up here and thought he would dominate all talk, then ran away. I ran so far away. He did. We Todd Cantwell. But we're all Clement out though, aren't we? Oh, you can't sack him because I don't think it's fair enough. The team we put out are rubbish, so they're making money off the team the opposition put out. Swedish gangster. Your brother won't be having a good time in career mode now. It's his first time playing Football Manager on the console. I prefer playing Football Manager on the console because, I don't know, you're using the controller, man. I mean, obviously Football Manager on like PC, laptop, you can play it while you travel. On the train! Can't really do it on a bus. Yeah, doesn't really matter, Football Manager when you travel. But I do like Football Manager. I need to play some. I need to set the PS5 up and play a bit of it for the people that love Football Manager here on this channel. But more retro FIFA experiments, man. I played. Don't know who's watched it, but Son of Scotland's falling apart again. Brilliant. But yeah, I did FIFA 15 experiment yesterday. Rangers against Celtic, and Scott Brown nutmegged Cammy Bell and beat me 1-0. If that doesn't sum it up, guys, I don't know what does. Anyway, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. That has been it for the stream. What do I think is going to be the outcome with Hadji? I think we'll just run his contract out. What I think will happen is Clement will get sacked, he'll get brought back into the squad. But the problem is, it seems like a board thing. Yeah, Clement, it looks like it's a Clement decision, right? But I think it's a board thing. I think even if we got a new manager, they just don't want to pay Hadji more money. But the board are speaking through Clement. But then I can't confirm that. I can't deny it. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like the board are speaking through Clement on the Hadji situation, but would I be surprised if it's just Clement? He seems very stubborn. He doesn't seem to have a clue, and I want him out. I want Philip Clement out. He doesn't understand this football club, and that's the worst thing you can have. No, let's just call a spade, right? Why wouldn't Clement want Hadji? Why wouldn't he? The money doesn't come out of Clement's bank account. It comes out the board, and the board have probably told him we want him out because we don't want to trigger that extension. Yanis Hadji walks into that Rangers team, man. Walks into it. Whether it's in the number 10 role or off wide. Fuck, I think Yanis Hadji is a false 9. If Dessers wasn't fit for one game, would work well. I'd rather fucking start him through the middle than anybody else, especially a Danilo who won't be fit, man. Hadji can work. False 9 Hadji. Work that one out. But right, that's where we're going to end this. Cantwell's mentally unstable. I've been mentally unstable the past few days as well. Not been a good week, but things can only get better. They probably can't. That wee pish 1997 Labour song. Anyway, things can only get worse. They're going to get worse before they get better, but that's it. Wrapped up. Peace. Like a fish supper.